Okay, we're live.
Okay. We gotta put those microphones up. Oh, right.
Hello. For me?
We'll get started. Welcome, everyone, to the July 28th, 2025 Town Board meeting. Would you please stand and join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all for coming. Councilman Waschinsky is excused tonight. And the first item on the agenda is a public hearing for 12 Old Glenwood Road, and I will open that public hearing at 6:31. If anyone would like to address the board, please step up to the mic, give us your name and address, and give us your thoughts. Anyone? Okay. Seeing no one, I will close that public hearing at 6:32. Under the consent agenda, can I have a motion to approve the minutes for the town board meeting on July 14th, 2025, and the abstract claims on July 28th, 2025?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
I will second that.
Second by Ray, comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is audience one, an opportunity to address any item on this agenda. If anyone would like to address the board, please step up to the mic and do so. Give us your name and address and do so.
Can I just mention the owner of 12 Old Glenwood? That's all that I was here for, is that acceptable for me to leave them?
You come on up and give us your thoughts here.
My name is Jacob Berger. I don't really have any thoughts. I was just here to listen in about anyone's comments.
So you're just adding, just as long as you're up here, you're just adding some stairs, right, to make it accessible?
Yes. Yep. 2 sets of stairs.
And they're all going to be within your property boundary. That was the first thing that
Yep.
came up, and that got resolved, so,
Yes.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything to add, Liz? Any comments or anything?
Okay.
I think we're all set.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming. Anyone else? Moving on to unfinished business. Can I have a motion to authorize the supervisor to sign the contract between Craftworks and the town of Aurora regarding the folding petition at the senior center?
So moved.
Motion by Ray. Can I have a second?
Second,
Second by Joe. Comments or discussion?
when will they get working, do we know? When will they get installing?
I don't know. I know they have to order parts, so it may be a little bit of time.
Gotcha, okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is the seeker. Can I have a motion to adopt the following seeker for 1756 Hubbard Road? And I'll just read that. Resolved that the town board of the town of Aurora declares itself lead agency with regard to the seeker for the special use permit application for a bed and breakfast at 1756 Hubbard Road, and therefore resolved that after considering the actions stated herein, reviewing the criteria contained in section 617.11 of the rules and regulations of the State Environmental Quality Review Act, determines that the action is an unlisted action, and further resolved that the town board of the town of Aurora has determined that this unlisted action will result in no significant adverse impacts on the environment, and therefore an environmental impact statement need not be prepared, and further resolved that a negative declaration is issued with regard to the special use permit for a bed and breakfast at 1756 Hubbard Road. Can I have that motion?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, second?
Second.
Second by Ray. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is the approval. Can I have a motion to adopt the resolution for the property at 1756 Hubbard Road? I'll just read the now therefore be it resolved. Now therefore be it resolved that pursuant to Chapter 116, zoning, Article 3 of the Code of the Town of Aurora, the Town Board of the Town of Aurora does hereby grant a special use permit to Leah Foss for a bed and breakfast at 1756 Hubbard Road, East Aurora, New York, with the following conditions: no more than 5 bedrooms for guests, no more than 10 guest occupants, and the property shall remain owner occupied. Can I have that motion?
So moved.
Motion by Ray. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Under new business, can I have a motion to approve surplusing the Jackson Temp Star dishwasher? This is at the senior center, which was purchased in 2001.
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray. Comments or discussion?
Should have had that run through the Dare to Repair Cafe. It was right there. Too late.
Too late.
Too late.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is the budget calendar. Can I have a motion to approve the budget calendar as listed?
So moved.
Motion by Ray. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe. Comments or discussion? That look good to everybody?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, should work. Absolutely.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And can I have a motion to send the special use permit application for 691 Olean Road to the planning board for review and comments?
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Under communications, I have the dog control for June 2025, work requisitions, and East Aurora Police Department reports, both from June of 2025, and the New York State DOT Sweet Road speed reduction approval.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It's nice to win those.
Yes. It wasn't that long ago that you didn't see many of those get approved,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it seems to be, the tide seems to be turning. Business from board members, and we'll start with Ray.
A couple of things. The steering committee for the comprehensive plan, our final formal meeting is going to be the 12th of August. Prior to that, we'll have the preliminary draft of the comp plan. I'll forward along to you, Luke. You, of course, will be getting a copy of it as well prior to the meeting since you're committee. And then we'll look for input, and by the end of August, early September, we'll have the final public forum, probably similar format to what we had earlier in the first one at the high school, and we'll be seeking more input from the community. So, I mean, when you take a look at it up to now, we've had well over 1,000 inputs, whether it's the survey, the focus groups, the individual interviews, all those things, plus the initial forum that we had, a lot of people participated in that. And then just simple things like my neighbor the other day, I'm walking the dog and she goes, "Councilman, I got some input for you." So, I mean, there's a lot that's coming in. The steering committee obviously is very key, but we've had a lot of input from the community, which is greatly appreciated. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I don't know if any of you attended the Lancaster Depew tournament, soccer tournament that was held here at Knox. I mean, it was a great tournament, absolutely great. I went Friday and tried to go back Saturday, and there were just so many cars, I just abandoned it. I just kept on going. But it looked like, a lot of great play. It was really a good thing, I think, in our community for us to approve that so that they could carry on with their tournament. I think it's the third year in a row that, second or third year that they've held it here. It shows that great place to hold a tournament, and the weather certainly cooperated. One of the things I did want to mention, I know that Gunnar was very instrumental in it, but if you look on the east side, you have a great parking area there. And, that's been developed over a number of years. So, I don't know if there's any plans for doing it on the other side, but, no matter what the weather is, no matter what the event is, we have a great opportunity there to park a lot of cars in a very orderly fashion, and the ground is very secure. I know when I was first on the Arsenal board, we were pulling cars out from the tree line left and right because it was muddy and cars were getting buried up to their axles. So definitely an improvement in the facility over there. And the fields look great. So that's all I got.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Joe?
A couple things. I filled in for Ray at the Open Space Committee, and we had a vigorous discussion about the kayak launch, and they're all in favor. So I talked to Dave Gunner, and I think we will be installing a kayak launch on a trial basis over at Majors Park, and that kind of off the creek a little bit. There's still a tree in the way, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's up the creek a little bit anyway without a paddle. But the other thing, I just can't not finish it that way. Yeah, what are you going to do? Also, as I like to do, what's that?
With your paddle.
With my panel, exactly right. I like to brag on our Climate Smart Community Task Force. Especially Sue Russell, they pulled together a Dare to Repair Cafe at the Aurora Senior Center last weekend on the 26th. It was attended by 55 people. 34 items were successfully repaired, which was a factor of 75% successful repair. 338 pounds of potential waste diverted from local landfills. Estimated replacement costs, if people just chucked this stuff and bought new, would have been $4,780. And the calculated carbon offset of all those things is 2,375 pounds of carbon. So it was a tremendous success. A lot of people showed up with a lot of knowledge and ready to repair things. And there was a tool library there, so any specialized tools that needed to be used to repair the stuff. And from what I understand, it was everything from radios to, I don't know what the other items were. I saw some pictures, but lamps, things like that are now back in service instead of on a boat from China, as is the other alternative. So
Yeah.
that was good stuff. And that's all I have.
Yeah, and that, just to piggyback, that tool library, it's a very inexpensive thing to join, and they have a plethora of different tools that you can, borrow instead of going out and purchasing, if you have a one-time deal that you want to. So that's
good to know.
definitely something to look into.
I also want to compliment the Climate Smart Committee on that. I've gotten several feedback from several people on that and what a success it was and how great it turned out and so on. So again, thank you to them for that. That's all I have. Audience 2, an opportunity for anyone to address the board on any subject. Please just come up to the mic, give us your name and address, give us your thoughts. Seeing no one. Staff reports, and we'll start with Liz Cassidy.
I have nothing.
Nothing tonight. Chris, I know he has something.
Sure.
There we go. Yeah, so Rec Department has been incredibly busy this summer. Big thanks to all of our staff. I know that Megan Tent has been pulled in different directions in terms of the 3rd of July, and our camp staff has just been phenomenal with her absence there. She's back at it, of course, right after that. Want to congratulate my lifeguards too. We did a guard games. It's an annual event that we do after the pool closes on Sundays, where we do challenges. We split them all up into teams. They do a knowledge-based challenge and then physical challenges, things like that. So they all have a lot of fun doing that, and it's a great opportunity for them to review their skills. And it's great that we do that mid-season. This year we have had 3 minor rescues at the pool. They were all distressed swimmers. There was no first aid needed with them, but just little kids that just kind of wandered off a little too deep. So big congratulations to Anna Brinker and Charlie Sitch. Anna did a rescue off the diving board, and Charlie has made 2 rescues this year too. So really appreciate them coming back. You know, Charlie's a 7-year guard for us, and Anna is a 5th-year guard for us. So we're real proud of that. More on the pool. We've been doing a great job. You know, it's been very, very hot. We had a really slow start, but everything's picked up. A little bit less in community pool memberships this year, but the per diem receipts have been very high. So we're currently have a surplus in the budget there, so we're very happy. Tennis is also doing well. We've had, in the previous years, we've been a little bit low on numbers, and this year we finally got a nice bump up, so we're in a surplus there as well. Trying to think of anything else in terms of my notes here. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Chris. Thank you. Doug?
Nothing, thank you.
Paul?
Nothing.
Brad?
No, nothing.
Okay. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you all, have a great night.
Wow. 6:46. Not bad, Chuck.